A friend once asked me, how do I know if the advice my advisor is giving me is in my best interest or theirs? That is a great question. Stay tuned. How to avoid bad advice coming up. It's Jeff Drayton, Certified Financial Planner Professional and founder of Jeffrey A. Drayton Financial Planning and Wealth Management, LLC. In this video and others, I share my thoughts on financial planning topics for individuals and households. If you're watching this video on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. And if you are viewing this from my website, go to the top of the blog page and fill out that sign-up form so that we can contact you when new content becomes available. Today's topic, how to avoid bad advice. Or maybe more positively stated, how to ensure you are being advised well. I'm going to warn you in advance, this is not an easy question to answer. And it is certainly not a question that has a one-size-fits-all surefire solution whereby if you simply ask these questions or find this type of financial professional, you are guaranteed to get good advice. But that said, there are definitely principles to follow. And therefore, I'm going to try to distill this into just that. A list of principles, and a short list at that. As a matter of fact, I have just two. So what are my two principles? Well, for those who have watched my vlog before, you already have an idea what I'm going to say. I end every vlog encouraging those who watch to seek out a certified financial planner professional and to preferably choose one who provides fee-only advice. At the heart of those two recommendations is this. Principle 1. You want your financial professional to be competent. And principle 2, you want your advice to be unbiased. For principle 1, the reason that I recommend that your advisor be a certified financial planner professional is that, to the best of my knowledge, there simply is no other designation for those who provide comprehensive financial planning that has the range of education, testing, and experience requirements equal to or greater than that which is required of those who have the letters CFP with the registered trademark sign following their name. A certified financial planner professional is required to complete a CFP board certified education track that typically takes between 18 months to 2 years to complete. This is an education requirement that goes beyond the required bachelor's degree that they also most typically already have. Once that education requirement is complete, they then need to sit for the CFP exam. This is a test whose pass rate is generally only slightly above 50% and is therefore not dissimilar to the pass rates found for other notable professional exams such as the bar exam for attorneys or the CPA exam required of certified public accountants. Lastly, even when these two requirements have been met, one is not yet then allowed to simply put the letters CFP after their name. All certified financial planner professionals need to have 6,000 hours, approximately 3 years, of experience providing advice related to the financial planning process. Therefore, even though there is no one guarantee that the person you are working with is going to be right in their advice 100% of the time, in the field of financial advice, which has an alphabet soup of designations, the Certified Financial Planner designation is a gold standard to which I believe you should hold the financial professional who is providing your recommendations. The second principle that I recommend is that your financial professional be fee only. Once again, does following this principle give you a 100% ironclad guarantee that there is no chance that they will be anything other than completely ethical and honest? No, but it does mean this. This financial professional has chosen to remove sales loads, commissions, and referral fees from their practice. I believe doing so eliminates an important source for a conflict of interest. That is, the conflict of interest that is inherent to commission sales. You will hear me say, fee only is 2 words, fee only, not fee-based, not fee plus commission. You see, a fee-based financial planner is a commissioned financial planner. Yes, he or she might charge you a fee to prepare a plan. However, if that plan then calls for you to purchase a product, say an insurance policy or an annuity, or asks you to invest in a loaded mutual fund, that planner or advisor then has the ability to sell you that particular product or investment and earn that commission. My question would be, did knowing that during the plan preparation influence, either consciously or otherwise, the recommendations that were made in the plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm certainly not suggesting that all commissioned financial planners are incapable of giving sound advice. However, the answer to my question will be difficult, maybe impossible to answer. And it is a question that simply does not exist when working with a fee-only financial planner. I'm Jeff Drayton. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, as always, nothing in this video is meant to be specific advice for you. Advice like that can only be had by working with a financial planner, someone who knows you and your situation. I would encourage you to seek out someone who is a certified financial planner. This is signified by the letters CFP with the registered trademark sign following his or her name. I would also encourage you to work with a fee-only financial planner. Now that's two words, fee-only, not fee-based, not fee plus commission. Both of those terms mean that the planner or advisor can receive commissions and is therefore not free of the conflict of interest inherent to commission sales. Again, I'm Jeff Drayton. Thanks for watching.